Michael slowed down a little more and paused to look at the scenery. Apart from the dank smell, the trees were starting to show a great deal of greenery, and he thought it could be quite an enjoyable walk if it wasn't for the smell. After giving enough time for the stranger to be closer, he wasn't hearing footsteps but knew he was there, so he turned around and looked right at him. The stranger was a few meters away, pretending to be looking at the scenery, and didn't notice initially that Michael had started to walk toward him. He got the stranger's attention when he asked, "Why are you following me?" A shocked expression came over the stranger's face as he looked up at Michael and replied that he was not following him. Michael pressed him by adding that he had noticed him as he was zigzagging down the roads. The stranger paused for a moment and then admitted he was following Michael. He added that he was hoping to see him practice his magic and try to work out how he was doing the trick. Changing his tone to a slightly friendlier note, Michael explained that it was his secret and he would not practice anywhere someone could see. He was also mindful that he was going to need to go soon or risk not making it home in time. They offered to walk the stranger to the station and chat. The stranger declined the offer and said he would enjoy the forest a bit first and then head back home. Michael bid him farewell and headed off. As soon as he left the wooded area, he checked behind him and the stranger wasn't visible. But to be sure he wasn't being followed any longer, he broke into a jog heading in the direction of the station. He wasn't paying close attention to how he got to where he did, so he knew he would possibly make a few wrong turns on his way, but felt confident that once he found the train tracks, he'd be able to get to the station easily enough. Somewhat out of breath, but still not at the station, Michael felt he had jogged enough and began to walk. He scanned behind him and could not see the stranger as he proceeded towards where he thought the station was. A few minutes later, he spotted several people walking down the road toward him and realized he must be headed the right way. He casually scanned the people as he approached them, and most seemed to be on autopilot, having walked the path many times. But there were two fairly well-built men who seemed to be a little more interested in the surroundings. One was talking on the phone, and both were wearing jeans and black t-shirts with the same logo on. That logo looked exactly like the logo he saw in the stranger that was following him. Michael suddenly felt very uncomfortable. Option 1, as he tried to head down a side road hoping they have not seen him. Or option 2, try to walk past them casually and continue to the station. Vote now.